Okay, y'all, so I am doing this over. So here's take two. Welcome to my YouTube page. And y'all know the score. Like and subscribe. So this is everything that I'm using for this new look. And I'm going real slow because I want you guys to see all of the products. And I know it is a lot. And I actually didn't use that bottom glitter because I was just like, nah. But yeah, this is everything that I'm using minus that bottom glitter, y'all. Get into it, honey. Get into it. Keep watching. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we're just about to get right on into it, honey. We're going to start by priming the eye with a little bit of Urban Decay. And actually, I don't really care for this one anymore. But it is what it is. I'm going to finish it out. But it's just, I don't know. I don't like the consistency. It's like putting friggin' pancake batter when you have too much water on your eyes. So, I don't know. But it is what it is, honey. Yes, we are going to dab, 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 honey. Yes. Okay, and what I'm doing now is I'm adding the NYX, the base, I guess you call the white base, which helps the colors to lay and pop. And don't look at my lips because there's music playing and I'm singing. Ow. So this is Too Faced that I'm using next, and I'm just gonna put it in the crease, doing windshield wiper motions. What I like to do is I like to take the product, slap it on my eye, and then windshield wipe it, honey. You see? Taking it, slapping it, wiping it. Taking it, slapping it, wiping it. That's all you gotta do. Windshield, left to right, right to left. It's nothing to it but to do it. And that's what I'm doing. Ew. Okay, honey, so now we're moving on to Huda Beauty. And we're going to take this beautiful color. It's a turquoise. It really reminds me of Pocahontas. Anybody that knows me knows I love Pocahontas. And yes, I can paint with all the colors of the wind. Yeah, I thought about doing sandwich motions, but I didn't. So I'm just going, not motions method. So I'm just going from the outside crease. And then soon I'm going to go to the inside. And I'm going to lay my glitter in the middle. But I could have accomplished this with the sandwich method, but I didn't. But anyways, as you can see, I just like to take my time, slap some color on that lid, honey, and spread it out. Yes. Build that color up. I am brownish light skin, so I need that color to be built up, honey. Yes, pulling out that Morphe palette. Getting that beautiful brown. I'm going to put that on the end of the lid and make it meet right there in the middle. I'm not going to leave the center out because I am just going to put the glitter right on the center. But right now, it's looking kind of crazy. This is the stage of the makeup where you're like, okay, is this going to look right or not? And it's going to look right. Honey, yes. Get those brushes, honey. Okay, yep. There's my glitter, and that's by Too Faced. I really like this glitter. You just bloop, bloop. There you go, honey. Yes, put it in a line, girl. It's wet, so you gotta be gentle. Be very careful. Line it up, line it up, line it up, line it up, line it. Yes, girl. Just being real careful, taking my time, because since it is wet, the other colors are getting on the stick, and when I put the stick down, I just kind of clean it a little bit on my towel that I'm holding, and I'm trying to put it evenly in the middle. Y'all see? I'm trying to make it look a little nice. Having some wine, honey. Cheers. Going back to that Too Faced palette, and I like to do my brow bone. I do my makeup very, very, very different from all my friends. My order is really different. It's probably because I'm flawless. I don't know. But yeah. So, still with that Too Faced, baby. Baby. Come on, girl. Yep. And I'm doing my, what is that? My crease? Yeah, doing my crease. Windshield wiper motions. That's my favorite way. I probably should learn how to do different kind of styles, like a cut crease, but it's working for me. Okay, so we're still using that Too Faced. Actually, they have most of the colors that I need in this palette, and that is so amazing because this is actually the first Too Faced palette that I have, and the only one. I'm a fan of their lipsticks, and I got this palette on sale, and I love it. But I took a little bit of that dark black, and I just want to put it in the very ends. I need to learn the real terminology, but I just want to kind of darken that up a little bit. You're gonna see when I put the lashes on, I just need it to be a little dark, baby, a little dark. Yes, come through black. I like that black because it's pretty subtle. It's kind of like a smoky black, and the other ones that I have are like a charcoal. I can't talk because I've been drinking, but I really, really, really like the smoky black. I think it's pretty. It lays nice, and it's not too dark, and it doesn't like ruin the other shades. Because it's pigmented, but it's not so dark that it ruins everything else around it, like my other blacks that I have. So, child, I'm looking around. Y'all know me. I call myself being organized, but I guess I'm not. Look around, girl. Look around. Find what you're looking for, honey. Come on into the frame. Yes. Okay, so that's my dry clean that I have from Sephora. What I'm doing is I'm going to clean a couple of brushes. I love it. You just spray one spray, honey, and you are good to go. It's like brand new brushes, pretty much. So I just want to clean that brush off because I've used it a few times, and the color that I'm going to put on my crease in a minute, I need it to pop, and I don't need it to be overshadowed by that smoky black color. So that is the reason why I chose to go ahead and clean that brush, baby. Yes, it's a reason for everything. So here we go with the MAC Cosmetic. Y'all can't see what the hell that say, and I can't either. So I'm going to put that one right on from the bottom to the crease. And my favorite windshield wiper motions, it never fails me. and it's just gonna help me darken that crease up and make it pop, because right now I feel like the brow bone color is just taking over, and I want it to be more sultry, so that's what I'm doing there. Oh honey, and I take my time. I blend it out. I take my time. I do not rush, because when you rush it gets kind of like blotchy, and I don't like blotchy. So just take your time, just put a little bit of color on, blend it out to your liking. And I feel like if you take your time, you don't have to make mistakes that'll have you starting over, because I'm only putting a little bit of color on the brush at a time. If you put too much color on it, it might be a hot mess express. So I'm looking just to check to make sure that it's not too dark. Yes, I did pick my nose. I have a scab in my nose because I have to wear a mask, and the mask is screwing my nose over. So yeah, moving on. That's my Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm going to use that one today. That is not my skin tone, but it blends well. It's a little too dark, but it's going to work because I'm not going into the store because COVID's happening. Ow. Blender brush. I put four dabs on a blender brush, and then that's all that I use because I don't want to overdo my foundation. But yeah, y'all can see that it's darker. You would think that it looks lighter, and I thought it was lighter on the Sephora app. But once I get to blending it, you will see that it is darker, which is fine because it gives me kind of like a warm glow kind of look, like I've been out in the sun. Yeah, apply that foundation, girl. Yes. I take my time on my foundation too, mostly because I don't really, when I do concealer, I don't do it good. So I need to use my foundation to hide some of the darkness because I do not know what I'm doing with concealer. And then also, I'm going to bake, and I don't want to bake and conceal because then I think it looks cartoonish. So, yeah. Okay, so what's taking me so long here is that I actually got the top stuck trying to get it off. But this is a Kat Von D baking powder, and I usually just put it over under the eye, into the cheek. I put it in that area on both sides, pretty thick, just because I like the end result. That might not be the best because I end up buying that a lot because of so much product use. And I put it on my nose, I put it under my lip, and on top of my lip today, and then very little bit on my forehead. I don't want to bring too much attention to my forehead because, as you can see, my forehead is the size of 3 people's foreheads. So that's that. But once I get it to my liking, I am going to finish my look off and bake at the same damn time. Yes. Alright, so now we're coming in with these lashes that I got for $3 from Amazon. Yes, I don't think I'll ever buy $17 lashes again because I can find them all on Amazon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Duo Lash Glue in white. I like the white because you can see exactly where you're putting it. I feel like with the black, it blends in too much. I'm already not that good with the glue. And that's my lash tool. I do not apply lashes with the lash tool. I only use it to hold the lashes still while I put the glue on. Okay, and since we are now approaching the end, what I'm doing is I'm just touching up a little bit. Putting that turquoise on the waterline. I like to do my touch-ups and my waterline and my eyeliner with the lashes on because I just feel like it's less of a mess once the lashes are on, and especially when you're trying to get in those creases. I feel like when you have your lashes on, you just have a better feel of how you want it to look. I'm going back with the Morphe palette and the black, and their black. I'm just darkening up that smoky black that I used from the Too Faced. And I'm doing it with the lashes because then you could see exactly how far and how deep into the crease you need to go with that color, because you can see exactly how it will look with the lashes. So I encourage everybody to do that. And yes, I'm singing. Yes, I'm drinking my wine. Ew, having a good time. Now I am blending out that Kat Von D setting powder. And you can see that's bringing those cheekbones a little forward, honey. Making them pop a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so now I'm going in with my blush on a fan brush. And I don't normally use a fan brush for the blush, but my cousin told me about it. So I was like, alright, fine, I'll try it. But I put the blush on my cheekbones, smile lightly. Don't banana smile, just like a little fake smile. And I also put the blush on my nose, which you will see me do. And sometimes like right on my chin. I just kind of like to perk those areas up. You don't have to do it. Now I'm going to do my bottom lashes with a little bit of mascara. I love the spoolie on this mascara. I do not like the spoolies that are too thick because then it gets all clumpy and gross. And I do my mascara the normal way and then hold it like a pencil. Now I'm going to move on to the brows, honey. Yes, you gotta brush those brows. You gotta brush those brows. Brush them up and down, up and around, up, down, and around. That's how you gotta do it. And now I'm just adding the serum that kind of keeps them in place. It's like a gel. And I add it the same way, up, down, and around. Let that dry a little bit of wine while it's drying, a little bit of knot in your head. Now I'm going to go ahead and darken them. And you gotta do it slowly because it will clump. As you can see, it's gonna clump on one side, but I've been doing my brows long enough. I know what to do when it clumps. But yeah, start from the inside and I work my way out. I like my lashes long, and they already are long, but I pull them out a little bit more, pull them down a little bit more. And I'm going to use that Sephora liner. I love eyeliner. It's my guilty pleasure. I know a lot of people don't line their eyes anymore, but I do. I think it makes the eye pop, and I have really big eyes, as you guys can see. So my eyes are big, but they're pretty. So I want them to pop, darling. And then I put it on my mole, make it darker, because I want my mole to pop too. Nothing wrong with a beauty mark. And there's some NARS. NARS is definitely one of my favorite lip brands. Love NARS. Putting it on. Getting it. My lips look small, but they are skin-like. They're skinny, whatever you want to call them. They're big. So now I'm going to just make that NARS pop, girl, with a little bit of Fenty. This Fenty gloss was $19, but the Victoria's Secret clear gloss is only $3, and it works. It shines the same, but the Fenty, I'll have to admit, is a better quality. But there we are, darling. That's the look. Yes,